On the line, our legal expert from Kelly Hazel Quill, Justin Quill. Morning.
Good morning, Neil.
Okay, if these laws were in operation as they are proposed at the moment, would Tim Matheson be in breach of them?
Look, the answer to that is that certainly there's a very good chance that he'd be in breach of the offence provision that says you can't insult someone. And that's why there's been a lot of criticism of these laws. All you have to do to be in breach of this law is to insult someone. As simple as that. And so if someone feels offended or insulted, you're in breach, and then you have to then try and prove one of the defences applies to you.
So if I was a small Asian female doctor and I was insulted by it, or would I need to be a small female Asian doctor, or could I be anybody?
Yeah, look, you could be anyone. Exactly, that's right. You could be. You don't even need to be Asian. You could be of any background, and you might find that offensive. If you are offended, that's enough. Now, one difference between the proposed laws and the current laws is that currently the offence or the insult has to be reasonably held. So if I say something about
Melbourne Footy Club,
well, let's assume that Melbourne Footy Club was one of the listed things like race, religion, sexuality, etc. Let's assume that Melbourne Football Club was like that. If I said something to you about the Melbourne Football Club and you got insulted currently or offended, currently that offence would have to be reasonable. You can't just get offended over nothing now. But under the new law, it's a different test. It's purely about the way you feel. So you can have someone who might be very, very temperamental and very, very sensitive, and they say, I feel offended, and that's enough. And then what happens is you have to prove, you, the speaker, have to prove that one of the exceptions applies. And having a very, very quick look at it this morning, it's not overly apparent that there would be an exception that would apply. Perhaps a very smart QC would put together a decent argument that one of the exceptions applies, but it wouldn't be that easy. So it's a perfect demonstration of why these laws go too far.